Glad you could make it back. In this recording, I'm going to show you how I use the Smart Notebook software to create notes that I use for my classes every day, and also how I use the software to create tests. So I'm just going to open the Smart Notebook software to a blank sheet, and I'm going to make notes for my pre-calculus class for this coming Monday. So I just start typing just like a regular Microsoft Word, and I usually put the date and all of the things that we're going to be doing in class. We're reviewing for our exam right now. Okay, so I've got the information here, and let's say that I want to import a picture from a document that I don't have available electronically. Well, I'm going to use my document camera to do that. All I do is I start the document camera software, and I put the information underneath the camera. And when I have the information ready, if I need to zoom in, I can. I just use the capture feature of the camera, and I drag a rectangle around what I need. I click back onto the software, and I paste. So there is that information. Now, what's really neat about this is I can take any kind of work whatsoever and put it underneath the document camera. If I want to show my graphing calculator, what we're doing with the graphing calculator, I just place the graphing calculator underneath the camera. I know there's a lot of software out there for the graphing calculator, but I mean this is even better than what that software is. I've got the calculator here, and I can show the kids the steps, all the things that we're typing in. If I have a graph that we need to show in class, we can look at the different graphs, and I can also do a screen capture so they can see what's going on. I can screen capture this exactly like I screen captured that math problem, and I pull it into my file, and I have it, and there it is. It's really nice. The other nice thing is, as I save this, if I do have something available electronically, how do I save that? How do I pull that into my software? Well, I'll show you how to do that. Right here I have a PDF file for exponents and logs. Now, I know you may be thinking, I don't teach math, I don't even know what she's talking about with the math. This applies to any subject whatsoever. It doesn't matter if it's math or English. You can use the software to do the same things I'm doing. So the little toolbar I showed you in the last video, I grab the area capture, and if I want this graph, drag around that graph, and it brings it right into my Smartboard file. So now that I have it here, I can make it bigger, I can make it smaller, I can write on it. Anything I need to do, I can do. It's available for me to move it around as I need to. Now, a couple little extra features of the software. The software recognizes two different things. See the points that I graphed, and then the graph itself. So if I don't want that graph to move around, I'll use the right arrow here, and I will ask the computer to lock it in place. Now it's locked in place. I cannot move it until I unlock it. You see the little lock up here. The points, however, aren't locked, so I can drag them around. But again, if I want to lock them in place, I just click on them. I can group them into one chunk also, which is sometimes very helpful. Now, if I move them, they're going to move as a group. And if I lock them, I can lock them as a group. Really nice feature. So when I make notes, I will pull things from electronic files that I have. I will pull things from the document camera that I have. Using the graphing calculator, I can go and grab a student's paper, their own paper, and put it underneath here, take a picture of it, put it on the class notes, and there it is. Now, after we take class notes and class is over, at the end of the day, I export my file as a PDF file. Usually save it as a full page, and I give it a name. And in the next slide later, I'm going to go ahead and show you how I upload that onto my web page. But the software lets me save that as a PDF file, and when I'm ready to put it on the website, all I have to do is put the PDF file on the website. So it's really, really helpful. Now, I don't know about maybe other math teachers or other science teachers if you've ever had trouble writing tests in terms of formatting. If you're trying to type things on Microsoft Word, sometimes it gets very difficult to format things, and putting pictures like this crazy circle picture into a Microsoft Word document can sometimes be really challenging. So I started using the Smartboard software to write my tests. And I will do it in the same way that I just showed you how I make my notes. I'll grab a picture from the internet. We're very fortunate here at Waynesville. We have our textbooks are online. So all I have to do is go to my textbook, grab the online book, and I can pull up however many questions I need from the online book straight into my test if there are any diagrams or anything that I need from there. This is also very helpful when we start going over homework. I don't have to try to draw the pictures. The kids don't have to try to draw the pictures. If I want to copy these diagrams into their notes, into the Smartboard notes, I can simply print these out for notes just like I would print out a document from Microsoft Word. So the software has been really, really helpful to me when I go to make my lessons for math. And as I said, you can use them for any subject also. Anything that, pictures that you need, you can use the software for. In the gallery, which is this little, it looks like a picture frame, right now on the update that I have, there are 5,237 pictures in the gallery. What does that mean? Well, these are things that Smartboard has put in the gallery that are automatically there. You can see a lot of these things are for elementary kids, maybe for biology. If you don't know what you want, say that you want a diagram of the muscles in the body. We type in muscles in the search bar, and here's the human body, a whole entire folder. So here's 53 pictures from the human body. Here's the circulatory system that's labeled. Really nice. I mean, the gallery is nice because you don't have to try to go out to the internet and find information that you need. You can look for it here in the gallery first. And the gallery doesn't just have pictures, static pictures, it has interactive things as well. I mean, these are Flash files that people have created that you can bring into your software and then actually physically interact with them. So you can zoom in on parts, change over to the muscles, move this around so you can see the different parts of the body. So the gallery has pictures, it has interactive things. It also has different backgrounds that you can use for your notes. So if I wanted to change, white is so boring, let's make the background orange since we're orange and black. And now on the orange background, I can grab my white pen and make notes so much more interesting now. Of course, I probably want to use a different size pen here, so I'll go ahead and change that back to skinny pen. And now my notes are much more exciting because it's orange and white, or I might be able to write purple on here. They can't see purple too well probably, but I think they'll be able to see the black and the white. So just different things to spice up your notes, make kids pay attention more and say, oh, maybe you could have a different kid could, their student of the week could pick the color of the Smartboard, pick the color of the notes page or something like that. Something else that you can do with the software is a lot of us have probably made PowerPoint files in the past, and we've got them saved, and we like to be able to use them. Here they are, all pretty PowerPoint files, right? Well, if I open the Notebook software, I can import PowerPoint files that I have. So I'm just going to go, and just like I would open a PowerPoint file, the software will bring in those files, those pages, as each slide will be a different page in the Smart Notebook software. It takes a minute or two, well, maybe not that long, but it takes a few seconds before it brings it in. But it'll import the PowerPoint file into our document as well. So let's see here what happened. There it is. So you can see these are the different PowerPoint slides that we have, and you got the different slides, and you can see that it brought it right in to the Smart Notebook file. In my next slide, I'm going to show you, or my next recording, I'm going to show you how I record notes and how I upload these notes to YouTube. See you in the next recording.